Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is as always good to see you today. It is Friday morning, which I am very happy about. I have a little bit of a scratchy throat this morning, so I'm hoping that goes away quickly and isn't anything. Got my coffee. And we have a new Amberlynn video that she uploaded on Wednesday. I'm getting a little behind. I'm trying to catch up. But before that, we have Casey, your hippie grandma, is back recording, which I am super excited about. I haven't had a chance to watch her video she uploaded yesterday yet because I've been busy with work. But in honor of Casey being back, I am wearing my Your Hippie Grandma merchandise today. So if you have not ever seen any of Your Hippie Grandma's videos, I do recommend her. If you've somehow found me but haven't found her, then yeah, so welcome back. We are absolutely happy to have you back recording. And we are also happy to have Amberlynn recording. Today's video is This Isn't Okay, and going back on Ozempic, and it's going to be a weigh-in January 31st, 2024. And I doubt she's going back on Ozempic because that would require her to have a doctor again in Oklahoma, and I don't think she's established those yet. I guess it's possible she called her doctor in Kentucky and was like, hey, I want to go back on Ozempic. But with her concerns about gallstones and gallbladder issues, it's probably highly unlikely that she's back on Ozempic. This is probably from a Q&A, because she's been asking for questions, so that's probably all that is. So, yeah, why bother watching if I already guess what's going to happen, right? But let's find out what is not okay, and let's get into it. All right, if you are new here, first of all, welcome. And I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little bit slowly. So we're going to go ahead and pop her up to 1.25. And hey, we get a welcome screen again, which maybe we'll get outros again. Maybe we'll start getting a theme song again. Maybe she's slowly working her way back into adding those things in. Who knows? But let's get into it. Oh, this is a short one. 6 minutes, 55 seconds. Wow.
Hello. Welcome to a new video, you guys. So today is
Weigh-in Wednesday. I mean, every day is weigh-in Wednesday, girl.
So hello.
I didn't think we were watching reaction channels. I guess she's back to watching at least Alex.
So I figured, why not do like a Wednesday weigh-in? I know those are really enjoyed on my channel because when I do just like my weigh-ins in my vlog, I don't really talk much about my weight or how I'm feeling or anything like that because my vlogs are so focused.
I still want to know what would constitute an on-track and off-track day for her little frowny faces and smiley faces. And is she still going to be doing that whenever she's doing her weigh-ins? Is she going to be putting a little notation of, well, the last week I didn't feel on track? Or is she going to be putting the smiley faces and frowny faces each day as she goes, whether she weighs in or not? So she can still have that tracking of, oh, I was off track these 3 days and I didn't lose any weight this week.
Just like other things. So when I actually do like a dedicated weigh-in video, I know people enjoy those because they like to watch them. So my hair's super frizzy today. Sorry, change of topic, because I did not straighten my hair. So this is what it looks like when it is not straight. Super frizzy.
And in the winter, it does get very, very dry out, at least in the Midwest here. I'm sure in Oklahoma it does as well. And a lot of static will build up, so that could be part of it as well, and some of the frizziness.
Not my favorite. My hair has changed texture. That's just something that like I kind of struggle with because my hair used to be beautiful and now
she does still have really nice hair. She just has to do a little bit more work with it.
only beautiful when I make it beautiful, aka straighten it or put waves in it. So it's just naturally not beautiful anymore. But I didn't feel like putting heat in it. Anyways, I'm rambling. So when I do my weigh-ins, I do like to answer some of your guys' questions just so I have topics to talk about, or really topics that you guys are curious about. So I picked 3 questions. Let's get into it. So the first one is, do you feel insecure since that photo was taken of you in public? So I'm glad I got this question because before I even answer that question, I found out about the photo the night that I was at the laundromat. But then the next day, I found out that the person actually took a video of me. So,
Oh, did they? Huh. That so somebody in Discord mentioned something about a video. I haven't seen this video. So I may have to if she doesn't show it, I may have to go look it up to see what it is, to see what's kind of happening in it. Um, huh.
just like when I said I was okay with the photo being taken, I would have totally been okay with like a real quick video, but I'm not okay with what I actually saw.
Okay, here it is.
So, what you guys are currently looking at is someone walking insanely close to me, like an inch away from me, filming my butt. I feel very unsafe when I see that. So, take me out of the picture, take me out of the situation, take out your bias. If you saw someone
Just biased, not biased.
filming someone's butt in public, you wouldn't be okay with that. I feel like that's alarming. I feel like that's weird. That's strange, especially because like how close they got to me. Like that's not okay in my opinion. Like I know that I'm very disliked by a large portion of you, but I know there's like a larger portion of you where I have seen you guys stick up for me surrounding this, and I feel like it's like a bigger thing. It's not the fact that it was me, it's just the fact that like it's scary out there for women already, so like it just makes me feel more uneasy, and it kind of just like opens up a bigger topic than just like, oh, there's a video of Amberlynn out there. Like no, like women need to feel safe and we're just not. Okay, I can like
So, yeah. So I don't know if they were particularly aiming for her butt because they were walking with it down at that angle, and I think they were just trying to show this is Amberlynn. Um, Still not cool. Regardless of that, whether it's Amberlynn or not, I know Amberlynn has a history of filming people without their consent and in very unusual situations like Destiny in bathrooms and showers and things, and then Crystal not wanting to be recorded and Amberlynn recording her anyway. Um, but she learned over several years to not do that, and she started not filming people if they did not want to be on camera or in her videos. She stopped filming some of her friends that would come visit. She did not film Eric and Ricky when she would go visit them when she was with Wifey, and she only filmed parts of Wifey that Wifey was comfortable with. And she's only shown her mom if her mom is comfortable with that. So Amber has learned to not film people and put them in her videos without consent. Regardless of her behavior in the past, I do not think this is okay to do. Laws are going to vary state by state. If you're in a public space, people can film in that public space and you may be recorded. But people are also given a reasonable right to privacy, a reasonable expectation of privacy when they're in a private location, like a shopping mall, a store, a laundromat. Sorry, my alarm's telling me I need to start working soon. Um, Also, the purpose of the videos matters. And this person did not film Amberlynn as like, oh my god, I met Amberlynn. It was a, oh my god, look at how big Amberlynn is the vibe that I get from it. Um, and that's not okay. So, if this was just some random person at the laundromat and they film this person in this fashion, you wouldn't think it's okay. So remove that it's Amberlynn, like she just said. I'm not going to hold a double standard and say, well, since Amberlynn treated Casey like shit and did horrible things to Casey, and since she filmed people in the past, it's okay. None of it's okay. None of that is okay. And this isn't okay either. It's just it is a little creepy. I'm sure they were maybe they sound I think they aren't a fan. They're probably part of Hater Nation, and they may have wanted to go talk to her. I've heard there was some audio possibly. Um, but yeah, and they were quite close to Amberlynn. I don't know how much space was between Amberlynn and the space behind her, but they did get very close to her. And it's just intent matters, and they did not have good intentions with this. And um yeah, it's if you wouldn't do this to somebody else that you saw in public, you shouldn't do it to Amberlynn either. So that may be an unpopular opinion, but I hold that for everybody, not just Amberlynn, and I'm not going to differentiate between Amberlynn and another person just because some of the shitty things that she's done and say that, well, she deserves it. No. And if you're doing it to her, don't. You need to be better than Amberlynn. Don't do it. So, anyway, let's see what else she has to say here. We're only 3 minutes in, halfway.
Rant forever about that, but let's not do that. Let's do the next question. Hello, Editing Lynn here. I forgot to answer the question. I realized that while I was editing. So
Let's answer a question. Did you see something shiny and just stopped doing your video? How did you just said, let's answer a question, and then you just didn't answer it? Or did you ramble about something else and not answer it?
do that now, but the photo taken of me didn't make me more or less insecure than I already have been. But I will say I am in an era in my life where I am becoming less insecure and I'm becoming more confident and I'm loving myself more. So this is an era where I'm just learning to love myself and I'm just learning more about myself. And honestly, I'm really enjoying the process.
Also, really quick, I will say, well, I've seen video thumbnails pop up recommended to me saying Amber rages at photo no. That is complete clickbait, and I hate seeing that kind of shit because she has not raged about this. I will say she's actually given very mature, thoughtful responses to somebody taking her photo in public and then also taking this video. I will say that's a little bit of personal growth on her part because in the past she probably would have gotten a little angry about it and maybe snapped back and been a little nasty about it. Um, but I will say that I think her response was a good response, and I think that people posting content saying, "Oh, she's raging about this," because not everybody may watch that video and they may take those thumbnails at face value, even though they know this particular channel clickbaits titles all the time, basically lies in their titles. Um, but yeah, I would say her response to this has been a decent response.
Would you go back on Ozempic? So that is an easy yes.
It's a Q&A.
Yes. I totally would. But Ozempic is over $1,000 a month, and that's only for the 2.4 milligrams. I know my insurance doesn't cover it or anything like that. So if my insurance,
I think I think it would depend. Well, she has private insurance um that she pays for herself from an insurance company. I'm on a company plan. There are certain things that if they don't cover it the first time or they deny covering it, sometimes your doctor can contact the insurance company and say, "Hey, look, this is why this is being prescribed. This is what this is. You need to cover it." Because Amberlynn is not diabetic, it's probably why they aren't covering it. But she's over 500 pounds. That would be something that I would think that the doctor could convince the insurance company to say, "Hey, look, you need to cover this." But yes, it is very expensive, and but she said she would go back on it, but when she was on it, she wasn't having the best experience with it. She was feeling nauseous, and um, she was worried about gallstones. If I can find the clips of her talking about Ozempic, I'll insert them here. But she wasn't happy with her Ozempic experience. So I don't know why she would go back on it again.
Someone asked, does it affect my energy levels? And yes, I noticed from taking Ozempic that I am a lot more tired and I don't feel as energized. And I know a lot of other people who take Ozempic also experience the same thing, which is also tied together with insomnia. It has made my insomnia a lot worse. So my sleeping and just like being tired, it's like, it doesn't make sense. Like I'm tired, but I can't sleep. Ma'am, make up your mind. So a lot of you asked, what are the side effects that I experience? And as of lately, it's just like the insomnia, the low energy, just feeling kind of sluggish throughout the day. I get constipation mixed with sometimes diarrhea, TMI, it is what it is. I honestly am lucky. I don't really have that many side effects, which brings me to the next question is, does it make me nauseous? It makes so many people nauseous, even to the point of throwing up. But I can say that the only time I was ever nauseous from it was the first couple of weeks that I took it. If I got approved by like a new primary care doctor that I need to get here in Oklahoma, then I would totally give it another shot.
Right, exactly. She doesn't have another doctor yet, so.
Last question is, what's your current hyperfixation food? So I chose this because I get hyperfixations a lot. Whether that be people, activities, hobbies. My current hyperfixation, which is so weird because
That's a very ADHD thing. I don't know why she hasn't gone through and been diagnosed yet. I should probably get tested for ADHD.
I feel like the hyperfixations are usually something that makes sense. Like most favorite hyperfixation is when I get super like addicted to seafood boils. So good. But my current one is hard-boiled eggs. I know that's like so weird, but like my favorite thing is to have a hard-boiled egg, pour just a little bit of salt on top, and it's just like, who made you? Why are you so good? Like it's so weird.
Hard-boiled eggs are her new food obsession right now. All right. I mean, I like a hard-boiled egg too. Some salt and some pepper. It's good to go. I actually have a device that my sister got me years ago for Christmas, like 10 years ago, um, that holds like 6 eggs, and you put water in and it boils them perfectly. You can do hard-boiled, soft-boiled. You can even poach eggs in it too, and I love it. But what an odd fixation to have, or food obsession.
Right? Like, but it is what it is. It tastes good to me. Okay, so now let's get into the weigh-in. So I'm looking at the stuff in my little notebook, by the way, because so many numbers and your girl's memory is not the greatest. Okay, so on January 1st, I was 515.8. Last week, I was 510.4. And today, I was...
Why didn't you just have your calendar? You bought the whole frickin' calendar for the specific purpose of writing your weigh-ins down. You could have been like, here's my calendar. Here's the progression. Is she not going to use the calendar anymore?
Guys, it is January 31st, so I'm going to do my weigh-in. I do have my shower running because I'm letting the water get hot. It takes a few minutes, so while waiting...
Shouldn't take that long.
I want to do my weigh-in real quick, so hopefully you guys can
Must have a shitty hot water heater.
hear it over the water. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Hello. It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
508.8 pounds.
508.8, so that means I'm down from the last time. So 508.8
Excellent. Love to see it. I'm happy to see that.
means I am down 1.6, which means in this whole month, I'm only down 7 pounds. You know, after I say the word only down 7 pounds, I kind of take that back. I am down 7 pounds and I'm going to...
Yeah, Amber can't let herself get fixated on that because she'll backslide. So, yeah.
be happy with that. It's very Amberlynn coded to just like gain weight. So the fact that I lost is yay. So what I've been doing is just like eating less, but I haven't been like trying super hard. I've been just like slowly taking away like, oh, I don't need that extra snack and things like that. So I think for this week, I'm going to continue doing the same thing, but maybe try a little harder. And I also want to cook a little bit more. I do have...
So is she not doing her intermittent fasting again? Because she was doing intermittent fasting. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, absolutely. Slowly work on making your portions less and just eating what you have, just eating what you've made. If you're hungry a few hours later, eating every 3 to 4 hours is acceptable according to my dietitian to keep your metabolism steady. Yeah.
Friends coming this week. So I'm not sure like the dynamic with that and like what we're going to be doing exactly, but I do want to like make a point to like cook a little bit more.
Make your chili for them, Amberlynn. Make that famous chili.
Cook more food at home
Last time
and
I
things like
dropped.
that. So anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Oh, we did get an end card. Thank you for watching. Alrighty, well, that was a very short one. I will take it. Hopefully, I can make this video. It's probably still going to be a 20-minute long video. I apologize. I had a lot to say about the recording, though. Yeah, hey, good to see her losing weight again. Happy to see it. She has friends coming to visit, so who knows how that's going to affect her upload schedule. We may or may not get videos. A video today on Friday or next week. So who knows. A quick note from me, if you've watched this far, I am going to be out of town for work Sunday through Wednesday. We'll see. I'm hoping to get editing done. I think someone just pinged me on Teams on my work laptop, so I need to check that because I have a meeting in 20 minutes. And but I'm gonna get off here because I have to start working because I have a meeting shortly. And I hope you all, I think I said everything I needed to say. I would love to get to 500 subscribers this year. If you could like and subscribe down there. I hope you all have an amazing weekend and day. And until next time, be safe and take care.